What's the worst secret someone's ever told you? Friday nights driving Uber around downtown meant dealing with the usual crowd of drunk college kids and tired office workers. But there was this one regular who made the whole shift worth it. Her name was Erica. She'd been riding with me every week for about 6 months, always coming out of the same rotation of bars with her coworkers. You could spot her from a block away, that infectious laugh carrying over the street noise. Usually surrounded by friends she was hugging goodbye. She was the type who remembered every driver's name, asked about their families, and tipped like she was spending someone else's money. I started to get a crush on her, but always told myself it wasn't worth it because she'd never go for a guy who was just an Uber driver. Then one night I pulled up and saw her again and prayed she'd get in my car. She was hugging what looked like her entire office. Lots of teary faces and long embraces. Someone handed her a gift bag. Another person was taking pictures. She spotted my car and waved enthusiastically. "Hey, stranger," she called out as she climbed in. Same greeting as always. "You're never gonna believe the night I just had." She was slightly flushed, happy drunk but not sloppy, talking immediately about how her coworkers threw her this amazing surprise party. "They got a cake and everything," she said, showing me a photo on her phone. "Look at their faces, they're so sweet." She was practically glowing, that kind of happiness that fills up a whole car. I asked what the occasion was, assuming it was her birthday or a promotion. "Oh, just a going away thing." I started driving toward her apartment without her even asking, but then she spoke up. "Actually, can we not go home yet?" The way she said it made me glance in the rearview mirror. Her smile had faded, and she was staring out the window. Sure. Where to?" I asked. "Can we just drive? Just around the city for a bit?" I was confused, not really sure what to say. The silence was strange. Erica was never quiet. She usually filled every ride with stories or questions or observations about random things she saw out the window. We always laughed the entire way to her house, but now something was wrong. Now she was just sitting there, pressing her fingers against her temples. Something was up. "Are you doing okay?" I asked, trying to keep my voice casual. She didn't answer right away, just kept looking out at the city passing by, all those lights and apartment windows where people were living their normal lives. "Do you ever think about dying?" she asked. The question came out of nowhere, soft but clear. It caught me so off guard I took my eyes off the road. "I mean, yeah, sometimes," I said carefully. "Are you okay? Did something happen tonight? Do you need me to take you somewhere, like a hospital?" That's when she started crying. Not drunk tears or happy tears, but the kind that come from somewhere deep. "That party," she said, voice breaking. "It was my going away party." I tried to stay supportive. "Yeah, you mentioned. Where are you heading?" The crying got harder. "I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I am, but not like they think." I lied to them. She took a shaky breath. "Why'd you do that?" She wiped her eyes. "Last week, my doctor told me the treatment stopped working. I have a brain tumor." I was waiting for her to say she was kidding. I've been hiding it for months. The appointments, the symptoms, everything. But people started noticing. I look skinnier and more pale every day, so eventually I had to say something. I told them all I was moving away, so they all threw me a big going away party. I just didn't tell them going away was heaven. My vision was blurring, and not from the streetlights. She asked me to just take her home because she didn't want to waste my time. I wanted to tell her she wasn't, but I didn't know how to say it. When we arrived, she sat there for a moment before reaching for the door handle. "You know," she said, turning back to look at me directly for the first time that night, "I always had a crush on you." Stupid, right? The dying girl confessing to her Uber driver. I cried the whole way home.